Good evening, everybody. Music lovers, rejoice. Robert Allen Zimmerman, also known as Bob Dylan, announced the release of his new studio album, Tempest, on September 11th to mark the 50th anniversary of his self-titled debut album. Tempest will be Dylan's 35th studio album and will bring 10 new original songs, including Roll On John, a tribute to John Lennon, which quotes multiple lines from Beatles songs, such as Come Together Right Now, and I Heard the News Today, oh boy. The title track, Tempest, is a 14-minute epic about the sinking of the Titanic, which actually refers to a scene from James Cameron's 1997 film at a certain point. Other notable songs include Love and Wasted Years, Soon After Midnight, and Pay in Blood, which includes the line, I will pay in blood, but not my own. Tempest comes during a period of critical acclaim and creativity to Dylan, which includes several new popular albums such as 2009's Together Through Life, which debuted at #1 in Great Britain and the United States, 1997's Time Out of Mind, which won a Grammy for Album of the Year, and Modern Times, released in 2006, resulting in 2 more Grammys. There is not a bigger giant in the history of American music, said President Barack Obama as he presented Dylan with the Presidential Medal of Freedom earlier this year. Dylan, who turned 71 last May, still performs with guitar, keyboards, and a harmonica. Backed by a changing lineup of musicians, he has toured steadily since the late 1980s on what has been dubbed the never-ending tour, constantly reinterpreting his own work and twisting classic tunes into whole new beasts. Dylan is currently touring in France and will take on the United States and Canada in August and September to promote the new album, Tempest. Concert dates and locations can be found at bobdylan.com, and the album, produced by Columbia Records, is currently available for pre-order on iTunes and will be available online in stores worldwide on September 11th.
Questions?
Any questions? Yes, Vanessa.
Do you know why he changed his name?
I was reading about it earlier today, and he was inspired by someone called Dylan, D-I-L-L-O-N, and I do remember this, he confided in his high school girlfriend in the early 50s.
So, what would you say is the best way for fans to optimize on this launch, should you say? Like when it comes to getting it now, you were saying that it is available on iTunes. Is there any other way is there a website or?
His website, as I mentioned, bobdylan.com, has all of his discography. But the best thing to do is to order on iTunes, pre-order on iTunes. It's already available, and I've gotten mine.
And on your website, can we like leave comments, or how do we get more involved with the album launch itself?
Interesting question. Bob Dylan actually, one of the first announcements he made was through Twitter. He let his Twitter fan base know first, and as well as his Facebook fan site. So he, believe it or not, is very in tune with his fans online.
Has a price point been set for the album?
Not yet. It's not yet been released, but thank you for asking.
Is he playing with other artists? Like usually, artists like himself, usually on their last old album, usually they share it with someone. Is there any guests in the album?
They have not been announced yet because the U.S. and Canada leg of the tour is later on this year. But his band is constantly changing, so it would not be impossible for him to announce other artists. Mm-hmm.
Good.